Great job. Didn't look like brother and sister at all. Let's see what the judges think. Oh, they're still clapping.
Apolo and Julianne, the dream team, is like, finally, I'm seeing the crown jewels of the competition. This is what it's all about. You went, you danced, you were clean, you were sparkling, and you gave a lovely story. I believe the romance. You're in it. You're in it to win it.
Congratulations. Carrie Ann. Oh.
Yeah!
Yes!
That was it. You went from sloppy to sophisticated. I believed every minute of it. That was so romantic. That was wonderful. Good technique, my God.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, and Len.
Well, I totally agree with these two. Learning the routine is not the end of it, that's the start of it. You learn the routine, then you work on your technique, then you work on your performance. It was riddled with bad footwork when you were in hold. I'm telling you, don't say, oh no. Your head is supposed to be to the left. When you're in hold, your head was to the right. I don't care about the
He's a nice skater.
All right.
I don't care what he is.
He's a nice skater.
He's a basketball player. What's that got to do with it?
But he's done a fantastic job.
From a British perspective, are your knickers in a twist or something? We gotta take a break. We got a lot more dancing to come. Last week's top scorers, Lisa and Heather, fight tooth and nail to break. Apolo and Julianne's waltz was described by Bruno as the crown jewels. Let's get their scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Carrie Ann Inabe.
9.
Ron Goodman. 8. Bruno Tognoli.
9! All right, well, despite their harshness at the beginning, you guys got a 26 out of 32 nines there. How great does that feel?
So great.
That feels good. 2 out of 3 is not bad. I mean, we worked really hard on this dance this week, and...
Well, and it showed, too, you know, the fact is that you are the youngest couple here in the competition, and yet, during training, you did struggle with the maturity and the intimacy of it. So how did you get over that?
Well, traditionally, the waltz is supposed to be very romantic, and I think of it as like an older, slower dance, but I actually love this dance. I don't know. I think we did a good job. I hope so.
All right. Well, you guys obviously impressed the judges with 26 out of 30 for them. Now, if you want them to waltz back into the ballroom next week, then you got to waltz right on over to your phone or your computer, vote online at abc.com, or pick up the phone and call Tom. Julianne! I want to know what you're going to do to take your silver and bronze status to the gold that you're so used to having.
Well, if the judges want more training, we got to give them more training. And
we just got to listen to what they say and just push forward, and I think we can do that.
We're going to have to juggle schedules.
And everybody does have very busy schedules, so how do you fit that in? How do you find the timing to fit that all in?
I mean, it's a hard thing to juggle.
All right, I'm going to juggle it right back to Tom.
Great job. Okay. Let's get to the opinions that count here. Len, what do you think?
Well, can I just very briefly congratulate our band and the singers? I thought you were doing such a great job. You know, occasionally the music, the choreography, the performance all come together and you get a great, great show. And that
Bruno.
You two were possessed tonight. We're like two bewitching devils on this dance floor. And I think the nation has been stunned. This is incredible. Thank you.
Carrie Ann.
Perfection. That's it. Perfection.
Wow.
That was perfection.
All right, Tigers, back there for your scores. Congratulations. Next week, our remaining stars will have to...
Wow, you guys were really working it out there, Tigers. And I mean, you could hear that with the roar of the crowd. So I want to see your best samba face.
Samba face?
Yeah.
How about samba hips?
don't think any of the ladies will... You're definitely moving it. Oh, my gosh. You know, so much fun. And you, as an Olympic gold medalist, are accustomed to being #1. But yet here, the top spot has eluded you so far.
Yes.
Now, after the judges' reaction just now, you think tonight might be the night?
I hope so. I hope so. We worked really, really hard this week. You know, a lot of the judges said to put more hours in. And
You did it.
hard work never eludes me. So.
Well, and also, I know in rehearsal today, we all thought you did a great job, but then this one was cracking the whip.
Yeah, she wanted, you know, this is actually her favorite dance, so I have to make sure that I impress her, not only the judges, because I don't want to make it look bad.
Did he impress you?
He impressed me
Right.
big time.
Let's go get your scores.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? Carrie Ann Inaber.
10.
Ben Goodman. Bruno Tognoli.
Well, there it is, the very first 30 of the season for Apolo and Julianne.
That's awesome. That's what we were trying to do. Trying to break away a little bit. That's
Well,
good.
you guys definitely did it. Again, a perfect score of 30 out of 30 for Apolo and Julianne. All right, guys, if you like the way they move it, then prove it. Call the number on your screen, go to abc.com, and do it. Do it! Apolo and Julianne. Now, you're used to taking the gold. Last night, you guys took the top spot, but what do you do to be sure that you can recapture that gold?
Well, you know, the great thing about getting those perfect scores is that now we know what it takes to get that, and we know we can do it because we've done it before. And you know, this dance was a lot of fun. I know it was her favorite dance, so I'm happy that I pleased her and the judges.
And we all definitely had fun watching it again tonight.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tom?
The next couple who will return. Apolo and Julianne.
Good job, guys. And the Tucker Carlson curse of the chair has been broken, happily. Let's go to our judges. Carrie Ann, start with you.
It's hard to come back sometimes it's hard to come back after a 30 because you kind of psych yourself out, but you didn't psych yourself out. I thought that was beautiful. I love the fact that you're at the level in your dancing now to be creative and take risks. The choreography was fantastic. Your shapes were beautiful. It was a very good job.
Well, you know, I enjoyed the performance. I would have liked a little bit more dancing on your two legs and not the four legs of the chair.
Come on,
well,
man.
No,
Creative.
it's a dance competition, Sunshine.
No, but this was just
Why didn't we get a bed? You could have had a bed out there or a pole.
Well, it's part of the romance.
No, it's a ballroom
Use the chair at the
competition.
beginning and just leave
Integrated. Of course, I totally agree. That was a choreographed poem to me. It was so artistic, so inventive. You took risks. It was something fresh and new, and I loved it.
It was theatrical.
Well, what's wrong with theatrical?
It's not. It's a ballroom. This is a ballroom. It's not a theatre.
It is a performance that millions of people have to enjoy, and they did.
All right. We'll do our seminar on male menopause later. Why don't you guys head on back? Head on back there. If you just
really started a brawl out there almost with the judges. I know that you struggled a little bit this week with the sexiness of the rumba. You dealt with Julianne's being sick, and you had to learn 2 dances. But somehow, yeah, you came out really strong. Is this just completely easy for you?
Absolutely not. No.
She's so quick to
answer that.
No, it's not easy at all. Every single dance is different, has its own type of different problems that I bring to the table from my own sport, but I'm having a great time, you know what, and we're just taking it week by week.
All right, well, let's find out if the judges had a great time and get your scores.
The judges have their scores. Carrie Ann Inaber.
9.
Ben Goodman.
9.
Bruno Tognoli.
It's a hit. 10.
Despite the brawl, a 28 out of 30.
Very happy with that.
Very, very happy.
All right, I think it worked. Brother and sister and more. 28 out of 30 for Apolo and Julie. And if you thought that their rumba was cool enough to let them skate back into the ballroom next week, then you need to vote. Of course, they can't get back here next week based on the judges' scores alone, and you'll have another chance to see them with the group swing in just a minute.
Oh, and Julianne.